What'd you do with the rest of them? Oh, I see him out there in the woods.
Hi, birds.
I guess the rest aren't going to join. You just want to come and talk to
Oh,
us?
they're coming.
They're here, they're here, they're here, they're here. Found them, found them, found them, found them. Trot, 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 trot.
I don't know why, but I just love to see them run all over the place.
We're still missing one.
It's coming.
Where's he at? Oh,
Over
she's
here.
over here in the pile.
Yep.
Tricky little guy. Hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. That's exactly what spring did to us. It came and then it got out.
It's cold today.
What happened?
It's just a little cold spell though. It's not gonna last.
I know, tomorrow it's literally supposed to be like 22 degrees warmer. I think the high today is about 46-ish. 7?
Somewhere around in there.
We're pretty close. We just broke over freezing. It's 33 degrees right now. Shannon went ahead and took care of Bruno. I went down, went ahead and took care of all the animals, fed them, gave Herc his medicine, cleaned his foot, all that good stuff. So the normal morning chores are done.
Yeah.
But because of the cold snap, and we have had a lot of wind,
A lot of wind.
I assume bringing in some of this weather, well, we lost our primary tarp back here that provides wind block for the birds. I mean, obviously it's there now, but if anybody else is doing this, when that cold is coming in, you think anybody else is getting guineas after seeing us have guineas?
I don't know. Our guineas are pretty good, but they are a little loud. We may have deterred some people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
or we encouraged them, one or the other.
One of the two.
But Shannon and I yesterday came out, the wind was settled down just a little bit. We took everything away from the tarp, which was down on the ground, and repositioned everything. Kind of cinched it down, zip tied it better. Of course, the wind is not ripping today.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, yesterday we were looking at the weather for today and actually said the wind was like 4 to 9 miles per hour with gusts up to 24. Doesn't that mean the wind is 4 to 24 miles an hour? Or am I crazy? I don't know, I'm calling the weather guy. Anyway,
Good luck.
we talk about the weather a lot out here because you got to be prepared. So this worked out great, and I got to be honest, when we started pulling the straw bales and the cinder blocks away from this originally, Shannon and I both thought we might have found some of our old guineas that are no longer with us. There were feathers upon feathers stuffed into those cinder blocks.
Hey, look, right here.
Yeah, there's one of the small ones. Yummy. But what else did we find in there? Somebody who had been evicted, don't you think?
Yeah, this was his house too, but Mr. Mickey Mouse,
Yep.
we destroyed his house yesterday.
Yeah, we actually stumbled upon him inside one of the cinder blocks, inside the ball of feathers as we were trying to inspect to see like, oh no, is this where we lost one of our guineas? Did it get stuck or something in the tarp? No, there's been mice in here and they get little pieces of the scratch that the birds don't eat, and they had a big old pile of that and a ton of feather nests in there. Gross.
It's kind of smart. I mean, their feathers are warm, but it doesn't mean that I like having mice everywhere. I don't think guineas eat mice, guys. I know chickens
think
do,
so either.
but I don't think guineas do.
At least ours don't.
At least ours don't.
And I tried to bait him whenever we were catching him. I tried to feed him one of the mice, and actually the turkeys inspected it much closer than the guineas, but either way, nobody cared for it. So this was perfect for them last night, a good wind block. We've got a few more cool nights, and there's no telling how many more we may have, but I'm pretty pleased with that solution, don't you think?
I am too, and guineas can withstand the cold as long as you block the wind for them. So I know we don't have a house for them or a coop or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
but
we do.
this works for now.
It's right there. Since we already fed and everything, the goats, especially on cold, sunny days like this, they're very lethargic and they just want to eat their hay, get their feed down, and then they want to lay in the sun or at least wander around in the sun.
Sunbathe.
Spruce and Ouija are probably still eating in the hay. But we're going to take advantage of this time where they're hopefully a little less rambunctious, and we're going to administer the lice repellent. Dun dun dun.
Hey, I want to touch on something real quick. We received a lot of comments and emails about the daffodils being toxic to the animals. I know they are. I looked it up last year. I kind of went into panic mode, and that's why I removed a whole bunch of the daffodils from Goatville, basically as soon as I saw them blooming. I know you're not supposed to do it till fall, but I saw them pop up and I got worried. Let me tell you something. This is something we've learned over time. Animals will not eat something that is dangerous to them. They know what they can and can't eat. And that's why you still see them in Goatville. They're some of the only green things down there.
Specifically our grazers, right?
Yeah.
Because Herc will eat stuff he's not supposed to.
Okay. I guess I
Some
should have
animals will eat
specified
things
that.
they're not supposed to.
But the goats are not going to eat something that's toxic to them and that they know they shouldn't eat. So that's why they're still down there. They're some of the only greenery that we have down in Goatville.
Yeah, because they don't touch them.
Because they leave them alone. But I am going to dig them up. I'm just going to wait till fall, but I do know they're toxic. Everything's okay. Trust me. Bruno, I didn't let him eat the flowers either.
Which he doesn't even try. He smelled them. But
I mean, he
doesn't...
just kind of smelled them, walked through them, but...
And I can tell you right now, Mario, when we had Mario last season, and those things were in full bloom, and if somebody was going to eat them, it would have been Mario. Even more so than Spruce, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But over time, they played over in that area, and they just mashed them all down, and not a single one got eaten.
Yeah.
So we're confident that they're fine, because they spend a lot of time down in Goatville, especially now that Blue and the babies are out with everybody.
They're talking to us.
And they saw us. So they spend a lot of time down there. Nobody's eating them. Everybody's safe.
Yep. But they will be removed at some point.
It's looking so gorgeous out here. You can see our redbud over there. Even our oaks, which we have plenty of oaks, are starting to get some little buds and whatnot. I think our trees and greenery is all a little bit confused by the weather too, because it keeps trying to pop and it's like, ooh, no, it's too cold for that. We're also excited today because Mr. Bruno is 8 weeks old tomorrow. And today we get to take him to the vet. We've been trying so hard to keep him out of stuff and ticks and watching. I mean, we do 20 tick checks every potty break. He probably gets annoyed by it, but it's also good to handle him like that. So yeah, vaccinations, suggestions on flea and tick and all that stuff for the little guy. We'll keep you posted on how that goes. How are you doing, big fella? Yeah, you just had a big cuddle sesh with me after breakfast, didn't you?
He's been so cuddly lately. I love it.
He's like, why are you back down here so quick?
Yeah, this is my nap time.
Hi, goaties. Spruce a loose. Yeah, nom nom. I mean, nom nom nom. Chum chum chum. Okay. Herc, man, how's that foot doing, dude? Pretty good. So keeping the boot
Mama
on
and
him,
boys.
it's just not an option.
You see who's over here, babe?
Yeah, even the IV bag, we put the larger one on, and it was technically a little deeper. Showing off how you're getting around, buddy. It's that back left leg. He's doing great. But yeah, I would love to keep that foot wrapped. The problem is, even with the IV bag, when we get it on there, we get it tied up and we get it taped up, he works it down and exposes the hole that his foot goes into. Well, when he does that, he kicks up dirt, he kicks up whatever's in here, and it gets inside there. So then in my mind, it's like a concentrated problem because he can't, get it out of there. So we took the boot off and we've just been cleaning it regularly, keeping that powder, antibacterial powder. I think that's how you say it. And he's really coming along, but the poor guy is ready to be back with his goats and out and about. So I may take him on a real light, slow walk with a short leash today. I just feel bad pushing him too early. So we'll see how he does.
Guess who slept right outside his gate last night too?
You.
Even though it was super cold, it was like 20-some degrees, Mr. Spruce was right here playing deputy, sleeping outside Herc's pen.
Were you guys whispering sweet nothings to one another?
Herc says, I was sleeping in my house.
Spruce can't really whisper his thing. I believe that.
I
it's
believe
pretty
that too.
adorable. But yeah, Spruce misses his buddy. Herc misses all of his goats, but especially that guy right there.
Yep.
Speaking of relationships, this has got to be one of the cutest things ever. We don't know exactly yet, but notice Miss Blue, of course the babies are always with her, but Larry has really stepped into the family role. Don't know what it is yet, but I caught him this morning kind of talking to Earl, and the two kiddos were over there with them, and Blue was over at the main feeder, so she actually left the kids alone with Larry as if he's like the big brother babysitter. If you don't know, obviously, Larry and Harry, but Larry is Blue's first goatlet that she had here. And right behind him is brother Harry.
And Larry slept with Blue and the littles last night too.
Yes, he did. So there's a family unit there, something going on, but she's kind of dictating how it goes and make sure that she's okay with their decisions and all that good stuff. And of course, everybody loves Ouija. He's a part of everybody's family.
He's Uncle Weege.
Uncle Weege. All right, guys. Who wants some lice medicine?
Koopa says he does.
Miss Blue's raising some talkers, isn't she? You guys teaching them to talk a lot? Boy, you been fighting that hay feeder or what, big guy? Silly boy. Mr. Dookie? I shouldn't have named you Duke. I'm not going to be able to keep from calling you Duke.
I'm going to blame you for that one.
So with Shannon's diatomaceous earth, there's an M in there. It throws me off.
Tomato.
Huh?
Tomato.
Diatomato earth. Is that what you mean?
Something like that.
We have seen a much, much better count of lice on these guys, and the jitters have calmed down quite a lot. But still, we do see it in Harry more often than the others, and Larry a little bit. This is cyclins. Is that how we think we say it?
Silence. Where did I put it?
I think I put it up there.
Okay. You're putting an extra C in there.
I just make up words. I add letters. So, Silince, right?
Whatever you want to call it, babe.
It's Italian. I don't know. I'm being silly. But we did look it up. You can technically use it on lactating does, and you can use it on 1 week old and older kids. So we could administer this to everyone, but the reality is, I don't know that we want to go through that with Blue.
I don't want to say that just yet because I want to try to get her treated. I want to see how it goes with her.
You going to grab her horns?
I'm just saying, I just want to try, see what we can get done.
All right. So it is okay to administer to all of these goats. They love that sunshine.
Yeah, they do. I do too.
Larry Bear, why don't we start with you, buddy? Since you're laying down being pretty calm. And you're kind of the easiest goat to touch. Well, I guess you are too, aren't you? Well, I'm pretty easy going. Says shake well.
Shake it up.
No, I think it means you.
Well, you can't shake it without the stuff. I can't shake it without the stuff. I gotta have. See, you gotta have the stuff in your hand to do the shake.
Okay, I get it. Hey, how do these work? I gotta take one of the lids off and then squeeze it up into there. And then.
You didn't read the directions?
Actually, no. I talked to Dad about it. All right, so I need 2 cc's for this guy.
Okay.
I'm up here. Thank you. Okay, so my goal here is I'm just gonna kind of split his fur with my finger.
Okay.
And then just put a little drop on. I should probably have gloves on, huh? That's a good boy. Whoa! That's more than a drop.
Hi, Hair Bear. You're gonna be next. Don't worry. What do? Go all the way down their spine?
Yeah, and I believe their natural oils and this stuff alone over time will just kind of like flea medication. It just kind of runs down through their system.
Okay.
And spreads. Good job, buddy.
Man, Larry, you're making this super easy. You were a good one to start with.
Good job, buddy. I know it might smell kind of funny for a minute. It's gonna help you out big time though, dude. I already feel better. How about you? You're such a good goat, dude.
He is hands down our sweetest, most calm goat.
Yeah, our most human-like goat.
I can't believe that he came from Blue.
We worked really hard at that. Okay, so most all of that is under the fur. I did get a little bit much right up here on his mane, and so it's kind of showing through.
Let me go get some paper towels.
No, I got pants on.
Okay. All right, let's do Hair Bear next. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, that was really good. You have claimed your spot, haven't you?
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Hair Bear.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Nice work.
Well, hello. Hello. Are you gonna eat my clothes? Hmm? You're a little close there. Yeah. You both are a little close there. Hi, guys. Hello. Are you eating my strings? What are you doing? It's a good thing I can't get your lice, dude.
They're going for that Sherpa lining, whatever that is on the inside of there. Oh no, you've got a little cinch cord right there.
Silly boys.
Are you guys next while we're on the 2cc
I think
crew?
that you guys should be next. Look how much attention you want.
These are my other 50-pounders, give or take a little bit.
All right, let's get some more.
I'm just gonna pour the whole bottle on you, man. What do you think about that? Well, what's it taste like?
You can't eat it.
Well, I could. I mean, I'll try it. Okay, these guys are pretty good about attention. Like if you give them attention, but they don't necessarily want it right now. What's up, little Mario? How are you, buddy? How are you, buddy? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. You don't want to eat this, bub. That's a good boy. Good job, little Mario.
Well, that was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really hard to stay awake.
You know, I have to admit, all the vitamin D that they get and as much vitamin D as we get, it motivated me. I had to do my hair for church the other day. I was like, you know, I got a really white forehead. I got color and nothing. I should probably get some vitamin D up here before it gets too hot out and I have to have my hat. Or before the wasps are more prevalent and I have to have my hat because that's my protection.
So you're trying to tan your forehead is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some vitamin D on my scalp and my forehead here a little bit, you know? I think it's good for me.
Yeah, I don't think it's just vitamin D whenever you're just trying to like tan your skin.
Well, I'm not trying to tan it. It's just I feel like it's been under a hat for too long.
I got you. Okay.
It's just so easy to wear a hat out here. Somebody's begging to be done. Right here, Dad, right here. Here I am.
He says it's my turn. That should help, huh?
That ought to help a little bit. Good job, bub. That's a good boy. Good job, guys. Sorry if it's a little cold. Little Mario with his arm around Mama.
I know. I actually feel like you could probably treat her pretty easily right now.
Yeah. I don't think she weighs much more than these guys.
Are you waiting for your turn? Is that what's going on?
Hey.
You can't have that.
Hi, pretty girl.
Good girl, Mama. I think waiting a while till after they had eaten and calmed down a little bit was definitely the way to go.
I agree. Yeah,
Everybody's pretty calm.
I just wanted to get him fed this morning and not have to worry about wrestling that at the same time because this is not the group you get when it's feeding time, especially in the morning. Okay, so we've done Larry, Harry, the whole Mario crew.
Yep.
So we're just to the two bigs.
And Blue and her crew. We'll save Blue and her crew till last.
So that we can argue about whether or not we're going to try it.
Yep.
Good job, Mama.
It's your turn, big guy. You excited about it? You've been waiting your turn.
You got some thick fur, my man. That's a good boy. Hi, buddy.
Oh, do you like that? Huh? You okay with it?
He likes attention. He likes being petted. Especially back here on the hind end, don't you, buddy? I can't really reach it on my own, you know. You're such a gentle giant.
Look at you. You just love all the attention. And you know what? I'm warming my hands up on you right now.
I am too, man. My knuckles are frozen. That's a good job, buddy.
You're so sweet, Weege.
As long as there's not food or spruce involved.
Uncle Weege. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, I heard a couple of those, and I think he might have been doing it while he was sleeping.
Oh, really?
I mean, I know the dogs will bark and run in their dreams, but I'm pretty sure he was talking in his sleep.
That's adorable.
Because the only one to talk to over there is Mr. Herc, and Herc's just patiently watching.
All right, Spruce-a-loose.
Yeah?
Just keep eating, okay?
Okay, let me see if I can work on that for you here now.
I feel like we just like, hey, I got the same treatment you guys got.
Hey, we kind of smell the same, boys.
It is nap time.
Yeah.
Except for this guy.
Yeah, now he doesn't mind being petted, but he's very particular about it.
Where are you going?
Out of here. Stop touching me, I'm busy.
I need to get in front of him and block him for
I
you.
got him. He's moving, just not very fast. Don't bite Harry. He's our bitingest goat.
I know.
The bitiest goat. And I always thought it was because he got it from, yeah, do you feel it running down?
What did you just do to me? Did you put kryptonite on me or something? I'm stinking super goat here. Mom,
What?
Mom,
What?
what the heck? What
Well-
this stuff? What is it?
We gotta treat you for lice so that you don't get lice from the littles.
What lice? Is it delicious?
No, it's gonna make you itchy. You don't want it. Trust me.
Itchy? Ichibon? I think Ichibon sounds good.
Your neck's all matted up, man.
I know.
You're gonna have to comb you out. His undercoat, man, that is some cashmere for days. You
He
ever
stays
gonna-
warm for sure.
Yeah, that's true. He probably knows. Like,
I'm not gonna let this go yet. Might need it.
I think that's why he sleeps out here with Herc, who, by the way, is also napping.
oh, he just can't take it.
That's adorable too.
And that's not the medication. He doesn't take the sedative one. Herc's kind of selective about how medicine makes him feel, and ironically, he will eat the Rimadyl, the one that's not a sedative.
Just the painkiller.
Yeah, and if it falls out of his mouth, he will actually pick it up off the ground and go ahead and eat it. The other two, he was able to eat. He was able to eat the pill pocket off around it, and spit them out.
I push you. Talk about me, not Herc.
Yeah. You're getting stronger.
Golly, look how big he is.
Are you my lap goat still? Huh?
Okay, so we have everybody done except Blue and the babies, right?
Yeah.
Who have seemed to disappear.
They're over there, and there is no sneaking up on Blue. So we're just gonna kind of have to,
See what we can do.
yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I can get her to hold still and let me kind of pet her back with my left hand, and then I'll kind of lift her fur going back and forth, because that, right along her spinal cord, she's got that long fur.
I'm not the testament.
She's got that long fur up top,
Yeah.
so it may be pretty easy to split it down into there.
Eh, Goodness, dude, you are like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, look at this thing.
Muscle. That's my muscle, Mom. I call that my left flap X.
What do you got then, like a 36 pack?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, don't be like that, Goober. Man, dude, we gotta do your hair. You look awful.
It's custom.
It's custom. All right, the babies we should have absolutely no problem doing.
You gonna show off your mange here?
It's beautiful. What do you think, everybody? Spruce on the loose. Better watch out, Mom might smack you.
You will. I know, you're rude like that.
You know, you're kind of finally growing into your ears. Your ears used to be massive on that head, and I feel like they've stopped growing. Your head's finally growing a little bit.
All right, we had enough time to make fun of Spruce yet, or what? I'm gonna go hurt somebody.
He's trying to be camouflaged.
Golly.
I mean, that's like living the life right there, isn't it?
I mean, honestly, if we didn't catch it on camera, nobody would believe us based on how they normally act.
Just soaking up that sun.
Hi, Mr. Dookie. Oh, you're so soft.
I am amazed at how soft these guys still are. Looky there, no big deal. Earl says, me next.
Hi, buddy. Oh, that didn't get in the way I wanted it to. I'm so sorry, bro.
He's so sweet.
He's gonna be something. He's Mr. Personality. He tries to roll with the big goats already. In fact, he tries to get Duke and Daisy to spar with him, and they just can't figure it out. They're like, why? Why would you do that? Show me your moves. Show me your moves, big guy. Oh, he's just so curious. That's a girl. Somebody scratching your back with their horns?
Earl just came over and headbutted me.
I wasn't done playing, Mom.
You weren't done playing yet?
No.
I'm sorry. Look how big your horns are already. Yeah, look at these horns already. Look at those horns. Yeah, look at those horns. Oh my goodness.
They're huge.
They're huge.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna hurt that Ouija fella.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We got a match set up for next week. I should be big enough by then, don't you think?
Well, you might keep growing, okay?
Okay, I definitely will.
Those ears, man.
Mm-hmm.
So those are not Larry ears. Those are hairy ears, right?
Right. These are elf ears.
And Lair Bears are the gopher.
Yep.
Yeah, his ears are already bigger than Larry's.
You're so sweet. I just love you guys. All right, the last one, Miss Blue.
Yeah, she was laying over there under the spool, but Duke came over, started to go for a teat, and she does not like it. If they're not invited, she says, out of here.
We're losing her.
We're losing her. She knows she's the target.
She's the last one to be treated.
Quite honestly, she called out to the babies. They all called back, and look who's following. Oh, thanks, Harry. Look at these two sunbathers over here. Oh no, yeah, we're starting the train. It's grazing time. Yeah, no. She has this bubble. She knows if you're like following her. She can feel it. And she just keeps her distance and plays cool and doesn't even look back at you or anything, but you get a little closer and she keeps moving. And the only way you can get her to come to you is for grain or animal crackers.
That's true.
But I'm not about to bring animal crackers down here for all of them, just for her. All right, she's getting hers later. Gosh, that wind is freezing.
Yeah, it is. Okay, well, nice try.
Well, what we can do is leave this syringe filled, and I can get that stuff back to Dad because I think he's getting ready to do his second treatment tomorrow. I believe you're supposed to do this once a week for up to 3 weeks. We're just going to keep an eye on the lice. Like we said, the DE, the natural solution that Shannon concocted, worked pretty well. We just wanted to kind of do this as a preventative maintenance so that they don't get worse or come back or...
And so it doesn't get spread to the bigs.
Yeah, And the DE stuff does not deal with the eggs, right?
Correct. It is just the actual bugs.
So this should stay on them long enough to be effective. Once those eggs hatch, it'll kill off the lice.
Okay.
So yeah, I think a lot of people do it. I believe it's twice a year. My guess would be probably about this time of year, and maybe then again closer to fall.
Okay.
And so we may, this along with like dewormer, we try to kind of do those things proactively, and the minerals and all that stuff. It's in the handy dandy notebook that we keep.
I was gonna say, we'll put it on the calendar.
Okay.
Today we did this.
Yeah, it's always a good idea to jot that stuff down, because unless you have video evidence of it, then you're not gonna know.
Sad eyes. We are gonna get you back with your goats soon, I promise. Yeah, I promise.
You survived. You got shot and you survived.
Yeah.
That's
See,
a
the vet
good
wasn't that
boy.
bad, was it?
No, the vet was totally good. I did kind of like it. They were really nice, and they all thought I was really cute and really good.
Well, you were.
He made it.
You made it. It's all good. Okay, well, this is probably not gonna last a whole long time.
So Bruno is exhausted, but he did
Very.
awesome. But he's beyond tired. It
Yes.
is nap time because he's not listening really well right now. He got his vaccinations. We've got the flea and tick medication. We got a clean bill of health. And one of the vets there, one of the doctors, she actually has a full-blooded Catahoula, 4-year-old. So we stood there in the lobby and held up traffic in the line. Sorry, we were those people. And she was happy to talk about it. I said, do you
We
have
got
pictures?
tons of information.
Of course I got pictures. So it's always a good resource whenever somebody has an animal similar to, he's bitey.
He's so bitey. It's nap time for sure.
He's tired. But guys, everything went well at the vet. I'm so excited finally to get him on some of the things he needs to be so that he can go more places out here and we're not so paranoid about the ticks and the fleas and all this and that. And you are too, aren't you?
Yeah, you're super
Because
excited.
you like to lay in them leaves. That's where those ticks hang out. Hey.
Okay, guys.
I gotta go down and feed. I just stopped at the feed store. I gotta put the hay in the. It's all good. It's what we do every day,
It's just been a busy day.
and I love it. Well, guys, we'll keep you updated on how the lice treatment is going. All the goats are doing really well.
Bruno's doing good. He's just a puppy.
Bruno's doing great, being a pup, and
Herc is on the mend. He's doing real good.
he is. Yeah. Didn't get a chance to get him out today because we just had too much going on, but very soon. I think we are just as impatient as him, which is hard to say because he's very impatient and ready to get back in there.
No bite.
No bite, Bubba. All right, we're gonna get you in there. You're gonna take a little nap, take a little CRAP that rhymes with nap, but you can't spell yet. Guys, we love and appreciate each and every one of you. We thank you so much for coming on this journey with us. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. I'm a terrorist. I'm going to take your hand.
You gotta be good, buddy.
You're so rotten.
He's exhausted.
There you go. Run around. Do your thing.
Get it out. Get it out.
Get it all
go
out of your
bite
system.
rocks. Go bite whatever. Now that you got your shots, man, you're indestructible. His ball. Good boy, Bruno. That's a good boy.
I still got a little bit of energy left in my batteries.